Hey, Jim and Ron, can you hear me or see me?
I can hear you, Brenda.
Okay, can you see me?
I can see you too.
Oh, good. I had to join as a guest because I don't know what's going on with this sign-in thing. They changed the sign-in protocol, I think.
I don't see anybody at the board table.
I see a few
people at the
Oh,
board.
can you? I can't see it on mine, but.
I see
Oh, yeah,
Mark.
okay, now I can.
They're there, they're just not making any noise. Could do without that sound.
Because you're echoing. Oh my. Who knows? So annoying.
Rivers, take your foot off the reverb pedal.
So Gerald,
Yeah, sorry.
No biggie.
so Gerald,
Oh yeah, there you go.
Gerald,
There's your invite.
Gerald. So you got her
And
number
if
in
we
case.
have
People like kind of lack awareness.
Yeah. Okay, there's backup from somebody.
Rivers, how come we're getting
mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you mute everyone to see if it kills it?
It only seems to happen when you turn the boardroom on.
It works if it told me.
25.
Okay, directors.
Population increased.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think we have our background issue cleared up, hopefully. Have confirmation of quorum. Just before we call to order, just a couple quick things. Directors that are not in attendance, it's a shorter list for the first time in 2+ years. Director Abram, Director Adams, Director Kerr, Director Lee, and everybody else is here. Director Adams sends his regrets as he's panelist down at VIA conference in Nanaimo. You'll see underneath members report, I'm going to open up the floor to directors. I've had a couple of requests for a couple of minutes each to have a few words. So at that time, we'll just go around the table and have a little round table at that time. So saying that, I'll call the meeting to order. First, I'd like to acknowledge that we are here located on the traditional territory of Lakwatuk people. And I'd like the motion to adopt the agenda, please.
So move, Colburn.
Colburn and Baker. Any discussion? Seeing one, I'm going to go reverse. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. No petition delegations. Adoption of the minutes for the regular meeting held on October the 12th, please. Wally and Evans, thank you. Any errors or omissions? See, no call questions. Anyone opposed? Carried. No business arising. No public considerations. There's no notice of motion. Chair's report, just briefly. Congratulations to all the incoming directors. And thank you to all the directors who either did not run or unfortunately did not get reelected. And we'll talk more on that kind of stuff in a bit. I don't know if you need a motion for my quick chair's report.
Move receipt, Colburn.
Thank you. Thank you. Any discussion? Say none. Anyone? Sorry, the other way. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Committee reports. Strathcona Gardens Commission. Motion to receive the report.
Move receipt.
Moved and seconded. And I'll go to CEO.
Nothing added.
Nothing to add. Any discussion? On that, I'll call question. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Staff reports. Results of 2022 general local election.
Move receipt, Colburn.
Thank you. Seconder, Wally, thank you. And I'll go to the CEO or I'll go to Mr. Yates.
Mr. Yates.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The report in front of the board is required under the Local Government Act to advise the board of the results of the regional district elections for electoral area director. We've also included the ballot accounts for the 3 elections that were held, as well as the one, there was one director elected by acclamation. So all of that is in the report. If there's any questions, happy to answer that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yates. Any questions?
I just have one comment.
Good, good.
I wasn't invited to the review of the ballots. I was expecting a chance to be there, but nobody contacted me. And I'd also like to point out that there's a mistake in the Area D declaration. It should read Area D, not Area A.
Mr. Yates?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We'll open up the report so we're clear on what Director Lee is referring to. By the way, we did send an invitation to each of the candidates for the final determination of results. I don't know why Director Lee did not get that, but that is the case. So looking at electoral area D, I'm not not sure which page Director Lee is referring to.
Director Lee, you know what page you're referring to on the report?
No, I just wrote down a note next to it saying it refers to electoral A, not D. Go down further on this page. Go down further. Down. No. Next. I don't know, I saw it somewhere.
Mr. Chairman,
No.
if there is an error, then we can certainly work with Director Lee to correct it. I'm not aware of that right now, so.
Okay. So Director Lee, Mr. Yates will look into it to make sure there is no mistakes, and if there was, they'll correct it.
Thank you.
Cool. Any other discussion? Seeing none, then question on the report. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Regional Board voting strength. Motion to receive the report.
So move.
Moved and second, thank you. And I'm sure we're going to Mr. Yates again. Mr. Yates.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is simply a report from the province advising that given the voting unit that is currently used at this regional district, that being 1,500 persons, the city of Campbell River is entitled to 2 additional votes as of November the 1st. And so it's for the board's information, and this has also gone to the city of Campbell River so that they are aware when they're looking at appointing directors and assigning votes of what the rules will be in effect as of November the 1st. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? Seeing none, we'll call question on report. Is there any, all in favor? Opposed? Carried. BC Electoral Boundary Commission, motion to receive the report. Wally and Anderson, sorry. And I'll go to Mr. Yates again.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is simply for the board's information. The regional district has been requested by the Electoral Boundaries Commission to make this available as widely as possible so that citizens who may have an interest can provide feedback. And so that is what is being done simply by putting it on the public agenda. If there's other actions the board would like to take to promote this, then they could certainly give that direction.
Cool. Any discussion? See none, call
Yes,
question.
Mr. Chair. Yeah, oh, Mr. Chair, sorry.
Go ahead, Director Abram.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't get my hand up quick enough. This particular item wouldn't open on my satellite connection, I guess, because it's a large map, I'm not sure. But is it possible to pull it up on the screen here at this time or not?
Mr. Yates? It's possible, yes. We'll get Mr. Yates to pull it up.
A quick look is all I'd like.
Mr. Chairman, the report is very lengthy. It's 230 pages, so if there's a particular part of it that would be of interest, we can certainly focus on that.
Yeah, I was just thinking of electoral, the boundaries within the Strathcona Regional District, how, if they have changed, and if so, how have they changed? That would be the only part I was interested in.
Mr. Chairman, I'm not aware there are any changes being proposed within the Strathcona region as far as provincial electoral boundaries.
Okay,
That is not my understanding.
that's fine then. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you,
Sorry
Director
to take
Abram.
up your time.
Thank you. Any other discussion? See none, I'll call question. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Bylaws. Bylaw 476, Electoral Area A Noise Control Bylaw. Director Wally, seconder. Director Baker, and I'll go to CL.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Nothing to add, just a reminder that this is for the establishment of the service control bylaw. This isn't the bylaw itself, so we had some discussion about that at a previous meeting. So this is just the establishment bylaw.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion on report? Seeing none, I'll call question. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Item B, the bylaw 476 being bylaw to establish a service for the control noise within electoral area A, Kayuka-Sayward, be now introduced for the first time. Wally, seconder. Davis, any discussion? Call question. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Item C, rules be suspended for bylaw 476 to be given second and third reading at this time. Wally? Colburn? Any discussion? Call question. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. And item D, the participating area approval for bylaw 476 be authorized to be obtained by written consent of the director for electoral area A in accordance with the 347 of the Local Government Act. Moved by Director Wally, seconder. Director Davis. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call question. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Correspondence. We have 4 items of correspondence. Director's wishes.
Move 1 through 4.
1 through 4 has been moved. Seconder. Second by Director Wally. Any discussion? Director Colburn.
I wanted to pull 4 because there's an ask in it.
Okay. Poll's been forward, or 4's been pulled. So a motion for 1 to 3 to be received.
Move 1 through 3. Abram.
Abram and Wally, thank you. Any further discussion? Call question on those. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. And item 4,
I'll
motion
move receipt
received.
of 4.
Colburn, seconder Anderson. And discussion, Director Colburn.
There was an ask contained in it. There was a sponsorship of $3,000 that we had made already, and they're doing another event and are asking for something else. So just for that to be considered here, I thought I would put it on the table.
Thank you. Any discussion? Director Anderson.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of time and respect for foundations in general. I've been part of supporting the Cortez Foundation's foundation, and certainly the Canberra Foundation has been a big support in that process. Certainly housing is like the #1 issue everywhere, and their leadership here has been, I know, very appreciated by many, including this board. So they are seeking another $9,000. I would happily, after receipt of this, make a subsequent to offer another 2 out of general admin.
Cool. Any further discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I've got my hand up.
Director Lee, go ahead.
I would like to move to refer this to the incoming board and the budget discussions, because I don't think it's proper for us to make this motion today when some of us won't be here to see this through the budget and budget discussions. So I'd like to refer to the incoming board.
Second by Director Cornfield. So it'll be just the next, well, it'll come up on the next meeting.
I think it's the 7th, no, 9th.
9th. Director Anderson.
Just on appropriateness of timing, they're looking for funding to support a housing conversation on November 25th, so there is a timely nature to this. Certainly next board would be before that, but not much in terms of needing to meet their fundraising goals to have the event either happen or not. So I would suggest on a timeliness that would not be an appropriate deferral.
Cool. Director Cornfield.
On appropriateness of deferral, we had the same discussion. Yeah, you and your non-automatic microphones.
It's your last one, don't worry about it.
We had the same discussion at City Council. We referred it to the new council incoming. And their next first meeting is the 7th, which was deemed plenty of time in order to make any decisions necessary. And there was questions on the the amount of money being asked for and the number of participants as well, so we felt it more appropriate to defer to the next council.
Deferred motion first. Yep. Okay, thank you. Any further discussion on referred motion? Seeing none on the referred motion. All in favor? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1,
I'm
2,
in
3,
favor.
4, 5,
Wait,
6,
just-
7, 8. No, sorry. Okay, so if you're in favor, it's passed. It referred motion to the next meeting. Cool. Item Q, members' reports. First item is the North NVI Fisheries Economy Workshop. Motion received, report.
Move receive and report, please.
Abram and
Abram.
Cornfield. Any further discussion, Director Abram?
No, that's it.
Kyo, any discussions at the table? See none. On receipt, all in favor? Opposed? Carried. Okay, directors, we'll start the round table. And I just put down by area director, so we'll just go around the table. If a director has a few words, please go ahead, and I'll go to Director Wally first.
Mr. Chair, I have very little to say.
Yeah, you don't have to if you,
I'll pass them.
okay, thank you. Director Anderson.
Thank you. It's good to be sitting here with you again. It's been a long time. Thank you, Chair, for your service, and everyone here at the board for the many years that you've all put in. I really wish those few of you that are staying on to put a lot of good energy and intention into creating as healthy and dynamic and productive an atmosphere and environment you can at this table, and really wish you all the very, very best in that. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Anderson. Director Abram.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. Well, elected in '88, it's been a long time. Could write a book, but I'll keep it short. I would like to say that I absolutely love my community and representing my community. I've enjoyed working for them for 35 years, representing them, advocating for them, joining in all their volunteer efforts, preserving our area, protecting our area, and providing leadership to this absolutely phenomenal area C. I'm going to miss being in the middle of the action with them in the future. And I wish my successor all the best. And I know she will devote all of her energy and being to this community. She'll have no choice. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Director Abram. Director Lee.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would just like to say thank you to all the Area D constituents who supported me and over the last 3 decades. And it was a fairly close race. I think that the new incoming director will have his hands full to try to fill my boots, because I did work very hard for the region. One thing that makes me happy is I won't have to read agendas and go to any more meetings. That's really positive. And there's new possibilities in life, and it's time for me to find those possibilities. And I'm looking forward to doing that. And I've enjoyed working with the people at the regional district and being very cooperative. And I hope that everyone will have good luck in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Lee. Sabalis, Director Colburn.
I'll be here. I know, I just want to wish the directors who are not coming back that we've served with in these last 4 years well on whatever new opportunities that they pursue. And and whatever adventures they find themselves on. I hope that this next iteration of this board is a cohesive and inclusive and thoughtful board. So let's do our best to do that. So.
Thank you, Director Colburn. Director Davis, TASIS.
Yeah, thank you. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very different board, and I guess it's going to take some getting used to, because I know a number of the people that I look up to and have taken advice from over the years here will no longer be here, and that kind of makes me sad. I'm looking forward to working with the new people, and they have some big boots to fill. Democracy is a messy business, and sometimes it makes the right decisions, and sometimes it doesn't, in my opinion. But of course, this is a democracy, so. Thanks for everybody that's provided their service, and I'm going to miss your faces, and maybe we'll be able to chat sometime, maybe through Facebook, who knows. But good luck in your future endeavors and holidays and all the free time you may have. So, yeah, exactly. And again, looking forward to working with the new elected people too. So, thank you.
Thank you, Director Davis. And Sayward, Director Baker.
Don't laugh at me, Charlie. It's early. I just want to say a big thanks to a lot of the members on the board for giving me guidance and helping me with advice, from the ladies over here to the bigger gentleman at the end. I just, it meant a lot to me to have you guys support me and be there for me and give me guidance. And most of it was actually good. And I do look forward to meeting with the new board and going forward as a regional group and not segmented. Thank you very much. And to the chair, thank you.
Thank you very much. I guess we should have taught you some driving lessons, but we'll get that later.
Yeah, we can work on that after. Yeah.
And to our newest member, which I'm very proud to be part of, Director Jules.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I want to congratulate all of the new faces we'll be seeing around the table, and I want to give a big congratulations to the people that we won't see around the table anymore. I say this to my members all the time: is one day they're gonna read about us in the history books, and the fact that that we made a big part of history with joining the Strathcona Regional District here, and I'm very happy with the open arms and all the wonderful conversations we've had. And I just wish the best of luck to everyone moving forward. And I just want to say thank you and for all your contributions. And they don't go unnoticed. And I'll echo it for the third time. These people got some big shoes to fill. So, it's definitely going to be interesting, but I'm looking forward to it. And going to miss you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director Jules. Cam River, Director Kerr.
Thanks, Chair. Brad, my camera's not working today. The whole system here doesn't seem to be working very well, but it's nice to see everyone again, even if it is virtually. I want to say good luck to all the new directors, and best wishes to all the directors that won't be back, especially Jim and Brenda and Charlie, longtime directors. I want to thank all of you for your time and service to our community, and I look forward to the coming 4 years.
Thank you, Director Kerr. Director Evans.
Thank you. Well, I just want to begin by just saying congratulations to all the new directors that were elected, and just say what an honor it's been to serve on this board from a regional perspective with the directors around the table. And I just want to say a special thank you to our chair. Brad, you've done an incredible job in your role, and it's been a very progressive role that you've taken on, and I just want to thank you very much for all your contribution. And to say to staff, there is just a wealth of knowledge that the SRD has in our staff, and again, just a special thank you to staff. But yes, just wish everyone the best of luck, and it's just been great being able to hear a more in-depth regional perspective on the issues that we've all discussed around this table. So good luck to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Evans. Director Ogloff.
Yes, thank you very much. And I also want to say congratulations to all those new directors who were elected, and also best wishes to those who are not returning for one reason or another. I'm not sure if you know, but this means I will not in fact become president of UBCM. And there was going to be, I would be the shortest UBCM president in history. Just want you to know that, the shortest. Yes, in stature. Just saying, just saying. Anyway, the thing I wanted to say is that I've been on the SRD since 2008, although I did have that involuntary hiatus between 2014 2018. And one of the things I've always thought of, and I've talked to colleagues around the province, is this regional district is particularly difficult because of the geographic, it's so big, and the diversity of communities. It's really hard to have a regional focus. It's really, really tough. And so the highlight, I have to say, the highlight for me was in my first term when we came together as a regional district on the hospital issue. And it was an issue that we could all get behind. We all stood together. We all spoke with one voice. And that's an issue where it brought us together. I really, really hope that the new board can find an issue that can bring them together. It's difficult because it's just really hard. But I hope you find that, because that's the kind of, Connected Coast is one, but it's not as visceral as the hospital. So I think that's really important, to find something that can bring everyone together with one voice, with a purpose. So I wish everyone all the best going forward, and our paths may cross again. Thanks.
Thank you, Director Ogloff. Director Cornfield.
Thank you, Chair. Let's see, page 4. Just kidding. Just kidding. I want to say congratulations to the new board. For those of you that are returning, great, well done, well deserved. And to the new board coming in, work with the people. And it's important. I want to say thanks to all of the board, the current board, and our chair, especially Brad. There was some challenging times, and reminding everyone of COVID changed everything we did. Enough to say about that. I want to thank staff. We've got a really good staff here, of which I would like to give credit to our CAO, Dave Leach. And it has been truly a pleasure and an honor to work with you, and I like your style, the way you go. Yeah, it's made a huge difference, at least what I've seen relative to the staff that are here. So it's not just the staff themselves, but it's the leadership that helped determines that. So for the most part, it's been a rewarding experience, and I'm proud of what we all accomplished. A few things that I like, and I chaired the First Nations Relations Committee up until we got Cayucot on board, and then we could turn it over to my old friend Kevin Jules. And Kevin, I know you're going to do well at that. Keep at it. The Solid Waste Board has also sat on that, and I chaired the Solid Waste Advanced Technology Committee, or the SWAT team. So somebody keep that one alive, because as technologies change and improve, still needs somebody to push that envelope. So please do that. And my Director Moglove, you brought up about the hospital. So we will need a hospital district chair, which usually goes to the Strathcona district. So for all of you that are here, do not lose sight. The 153-bed long-term care facility business case is done. It's in front of the minister to get through Treasury. It's up to you guys to keep that pressure. And there's one unifying thing that the whole board supports, not just the Strathcona portion, but also Comox Valley. So don't let it die. Keep on it. High priority. The only disappointment that I had, and that was due to COVID, was we were supposed to do a council, or at least a community-to-community meeting in Cayucot. And we couldn't pull it off because of darn COVID. But I've always said the best way to know is to go. And that's to go out and have a look. Go out to move the meetings around. We used to do that long time ago. But the best way to find out about other people is to see what they're doing. Go to have a meeting in Sayward. It's not that far. Go to Tassus. Hey? It's really not. No, but have a look. Go and experience it and and besides, people in communities are proud of their community and they want to show it off too, right? And it gives a chance to broaden their horizons and improve communication. So I would say by all means it's worth the expense. And in terms, I was very fortunate because my job when I worked with the government took me over our entire area. And I got to experience everything firsthand. But it sure makes a difference if you can do that. So that would be my encouragement to the new incoming board and to staff. Make it happen. Best way to know is to go. And so I just want to say thanks to everyone, Colleen and Claire especially, for being not just on this board, but on council as well. So yeah, we'll stay in touch. And if anyone ever needs any historical stuff or background information, you know how to get in touch with me.
Call Colleen.
Call 100 golf. Call 100 golf.
Call Dave.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're welcome.
I guess on the last, I want to wish the new board all the success. I know you guys will work hard for the Strathcona Regional District, just as this board did and the previous boards. So I wish you all the best and good luck. Very proud of our achievements. We've had some highs and we've had some lows, but we've had some really good achievements. We've got some good stuff happening on the regional district as a regional district. And I'm proud of that, because I know 8 years when I came here, it wasn't, in my opinion, a real regional district. It was a district. And I think with this board especially, we really tried to get the message out that we are a regional district. So I'm very proud of that. And it wouldn't happen without staff, from Dave to Tom to, each and every one of their staff. Hard working, dedicated people. And teaching every one of you, I thank you. Fellow directors, it's been great. We've had lots of fun. Well, it's been a long time since we sat in this room, about 2 years and I don't know how many months now. It is nice to, as the chair for the last 2 years, to actually have people sitting at the table other than one or two of us for a while, but it's nice to see everybody here for today. Those that, as I said earlier, that were fortunate not to make the cut this time, I wish you all the best on your endeavors. Some holiday time was mentioned earlier. So enjoy. And last but not least, not just our families, our spouses, but our staff spouses too. You know, you go above and beyond, and our spouses are there to back us up, so I thank them. And that's about it. It's all good. Thank you all. Motion to receive.
So moved.
Motion to receive the verbal roundtable part of the agenda. Director Cornfield? Second, Goulburn, thank you. Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Sorry, I didn't see the shorthand there. Yeah, there's no management report.
She is.
There is no new business. There's no amendment items. There's no closed. Move termination by Director Anderson. Director Cornfield seconded.
No, I still have an hour 50 left on my clock.
Oh, sorry.
Someone looks at the whole point.
Well, you know, I thought for a while there we'd be finished before 1 o'clock, but
Verbal report. It means nothing. So actually oppose it.
all in favor? Opposed? Carried. Brenda, Jim, Ron, thank you. Take care.
Hopefully we see you again.
You good, Jim?
We're not. Just joking.
See you, Jim. See you, Brenda.
See you later.